Here's a quick little video showcasing the Perma Curia strat. So we all know how powerful the Curia controller is, in particular the 20% aggressive expansion impact. And we all know how RNG heavy it is to secure it. Now here's a myth. Form Italy and full annex the Pope. No, that does not work. If the Pope is dead, then eventually a re-election will trigger. It's a myth. I don't know why people keep repeating that. Anyway, so let's get started. So we're playing as Venice. It does not have to be Venice. However, we do need a couple conditions. First of all, we need a vassal who is not Catholic and has a port so it can take these lands. I chose Viz, Orthodox. That's what I did in my run, my 1536 Rome run. And what we're going to do is we're just going to declare on the Pope. Okay. And we're going to give occupation of one of these coastal provinces to Biz. And once we're ready to sue peace, we want to do a couple things. So first of all, you want to wait until the current pope dies. Okay? So in most scenarios, I did this intentionally through console, but other AIs will invest points. So realistically, you can't reliably get Curia the first iteration, but that's okay. What you're going to do is the following. You're going to wait until the current pope dies. Let me just do that. I think you can just do that. Yep. So now the pope died, and we got a Curia election. At this point, as long as you keep it paused, nobody has any investments. That's the key idea here. So now, we're going to spend one click, and we guarantee 100% chance of being the Curia. Then, we full annex the Pope. Gonna return Avignon, because we can't take it. And we're gonna full annex the Pope. Oh, shoot. I disabled AI, so I have to wait one more month. Let me re-enable AI in a sec. Okay. Anyway. Now the Pope is dead, and we have 100% chance of being elected next. Now we're going to feed Spoleto and Terracina, basically everything but Roma, to an Orthodox nation, like this. We're also going to delete the 4, because why not, we're going to siege it later. And we're going to accept rebel demands. Okay? That's going to spawn a new pope, and moreover, we get a new pope ruler, effectively. So a new election occurs, and we get the papal controller. So that's step 1. Now here's step 2. We're going to use our Orthodox vassal to convert all these provinces that we just fed . And once the truce comes up, which is, I guess we'll also fabricate a claim here. And once the truce comes up, which is March 1450, okay, we're going to seize Terracina. And we are going to accept rebel demands and lose the Orthodox province to the Pope, you see. Now Pope has 1 Catholic, 1 Orthodox, and more importantly, this is a recently gained province. So we Dow again, and we full annex. Let me just clear AE, set up deal coalition. And again, we full annex. Okay. And you might as well feed this province to Biz so you don't lose it. And then we will accept papal demands, papal separatists once again. Now this time, we have an orthodox pope. And what you'll notice is that even though he has papacy, even if you kill pope, no re-election occurs. So there's no way for you to lose Curia now. Okay, so let me dive onto the theory behind this. Okay, so here's the TLDR of what we've done. I've showcased two separate tricks. One is a way to get Curia without relying on RNG. The other way is to create a non-Catholic pope. And the key insight here, I guess there are two key insights. One of them is the idea of full annexing and releasing a Catholic pope, which triggers a re-election. That gets you around the RNG. And the second key insight is that if you have a non-Catholic pope, you will never lose Curia. Again, I'll mention that no pope does not give you Perma Curia. Okay, this is a common myth. No pope will cause a re-election at some point. Under the hood, re-elections occur when the pope is just not in the game. I don't know exactly what governs this. So to my knowledge, this is the only way of getting Perma Curia. Okay, and then now we'll delve into some of the details of why we were able to create a orthodox pope. So here's the key idea. This province is orthodox, and this province is Catholic. And what sort of happens when a new nation is released through rebels is a religion is assigned. And in some sense, the most recently gained province is very important for the decision. So the fact that this is orthodox and this is Catholic means that this province wins out because it's the most recently gained province. That's why you converted to Orthodox and gave it to the Pope. Now, one other key detail is the fact that we released the Pope through rebels. If you release the Pope any other way, for example, by returning province, releasing as a vassal, etc., they don't work. That forces a Catholic Pope. There's also an event that makes you return Roma. That also doesn't work. Although that does not trigger a re-election, for technical detail, the Pope will still be Catholic. So, remember, you have to release the Pope through a rebel, at least in the final step. Otherwise, the final Pope will be Catholic, not Orthodox. Religion is not important as long as it's not Catholic. It's just that I find Orthodox the easiest to get. But sure, you can do Sunni. You'll get a Sunni Pope, and it'll still work out. Okay. So that's all I want to share. Sadly, I don't exactly understand the mechanics of how religion is determined when you're releasing a nation. All I know is that for this specific setup, as long as you make this Orthodox, I don't even think you need to make these Orthodox. I actually forgot. You should test this if you're going to do it. But the point is, this is Orthodox. You return that province, and you full annex the Pope. Then you release through rebels. Okay? So, cool stuff. Perma, Curia. Very useful.